Freedom fighter.
Exclusive from hotlbr.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighter. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they came here, they changed their mind. When they came here, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they came their ground, they changed their mind. When they came their ground, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people?
And indeed, they are freedom fighters. Surely they are freedom fighters. This is our theme song on the country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo.
So wherever you're joining us from, we'd like to say hello and welcome.
Ayo, 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 ayo.
Your number one online program.
Ayo, 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 ayo.
And tonight we
Ayo, ayo,
think
ayo,
about
ayo.
sports. And sports is making
Aha.
here today. We'll be discussing our national sports. That's the ongoing National County Sports Meet. Oh yeah.
Wani majianye warawa monyonyu weyan. Wani
Kakata.
warawa monyonyu weyan. Wana wa kuna wasia wa pebia. Wana wa kuna
Ivy County face Niba County in
Jena be monya be nyaka.
One more freedom fighter.
Oh wa monya.
telling us reactions from the streets.
Mo freedom fighter de ni no lu yo papa.
One more freedom
Mo
fighter.
freedom fighter de ni no people di.
One more freedom fighter.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo.
But before we go, let's take a part of this song.
One more freedom fighter. One more freedom fighter.
Exclusive from hotlbr.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighter. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they came here, they changed their mind. When they came here, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom
You
fighters.
freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo.
Okay, welcome back to the program Straight Talk, and tonight there are issues, a lot of issues we will be looking at, but we will focus mainly on sports, as our charity here says, a lot of things, and but we are actually looking at an update tonight from the National County Sports Meet, as this is our premier sports, and therefore we decided to take a look at it tonight. Since 1956, its formation, and then whether it has been able to achieve why it was formed. So but we will not really go deep into that tonight. We will be looking at the reaction from the semi-final matches in the ongoing 2022-2023 National County Sports Meet. So we will be looking at that, and we will go to Kakata to speak with Jokai, George Yango, if possible, across the country in the 4, participating counties, to be able to speak to our correspondents from there. That is if we can. So definitely, we take a look at our fixture, and today, from the match, this is exactly what went on. So as you can see, this is exactly what happened. This is a result of what went on today in the ongoing National County Sports Meet. So Nimba County defeated Maigibi County in kickball 5-2 home runs, and definitely that enabled Nimba girls to proceed to the next stage. That's the grand finals of the ongoing National County Sports Meet. And also Lofa County, on the other hand, defeated Bon County in the kickball category of the National County Sports Meet. So that's 2-0 home runs that enabled Lofa County to emerge also as winner of today's game in the second match, and that made Lofa County to also go to the finals to face winners of the football category, but now the kickball, because Nimba County is also a giant in the county meet. They are one of the highest carriers of county meet. So Nimba County and Lofa all progressed to the grand finals of the kickball category. And in football, Nimba County defeated Maigibi County 1-0. I mean 1-0. A pitiful one, a pitiful goal today that Nimba County, took siege of, and that was so heartbreaking. It was really, 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 really heartbreaking to see that Nimba County, emerged victorious over Maigibi, and what can I even say? To see what really happened to Maigibi, even me, I was not happy. I was really not happy, because I wanted, to see a very competitive match in football, but I feel it was really not competitive. It was not just to my satisfaction. That is just what I want to tell you, that it was not just to my satisfaction. So, I think I need to see a replay of that particular match. That match needs to be replayed. Let's be sincere here. That match needs to be replayed, because how can you just be beating your friends like that? You can't just be beating your friend as if, they are your kids or they don't know what they are doing. But that is exactly what happened today, and Nimba County needs to pay for that. And on the other hand, also, I don't even know what to say, because I'm really, 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 really down. I'm really, really down, to be sincere here. I'm down. I'm actually down because I'm not happy with the current happenings of you know what really happened to my other county Bronx, because I grew up in Bronx, but I was really dissatisfied with the way Lofa County might handle Bronx County. And Lofa, this is very much unfair. It is very unfair. You cannot treat Bronx County that way. Bronx County is somehow a nephew, to Lofa, and somehow also an uncle to Lofa County. Because if we look at it, the Perez are uncles to the Lomas, and that of even the Bandits, to the Madingos. Then you beating your uncle like that. But equally so, uncles too did not really observe the tradition. They wanted to go against their most senior uncles. So definitely, your uncle now will discipline you, and that was what happened. That was exactly what happened today, because Bronx County didn't want to observe the cultural side. So you want to say, uncle, I will not beat you, but I will just, we will play the game, then maybe I can win, then you will just sit down because you're my uncle, let me be able to go for the second time. And we started doing this thing. But Bronx County said, I will beat Lofa County. And I mean, come on, man. They beat you in kickball. So Lofa County emerged victorious over Bronx County in kickball, 2 home runs to 0. That was so pitiful. And in football again, 3-1. 1 minute 19 seconds. Bronx County just came from nowhere with a goal. How? I mean, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you even think of doing such to your uncle? That was so bad. It was so bad of Bronx County. Let's be sincere here. Bronx County usually allowed the game to play, but you brought this pressure on yourself. You actually brought this pressure on yourself. And the people have no regret. Honestly, we have no regret. Yes, Lofa County has no regret for what they did to you today. Lofa really have no regret. We have no regret. We have no regret. We really don't have regret because you brought it upon yourself. You should have waited small, at least for the game to play. Then we could see what best to do. Maybe we could compromise somehow to say, okay, it's so of us, so let's be able to do this one that way. But you guys didn't do anything of such. You took advantage of your uncle and thinking that maybe you have too much money in this country meet, so you could just do anything. And we just gave them 3. Yeah, Lofa County just gave Bronx County 3 just for friskiness. That was all. So I will join my colleague Jokai. Jokai is in Kakata, Margibi County, so he will be telling us what he saw after the match. So let me let Jokai know that he's on, so he will be telling us exactly what he saw and why there. Sorry, I'm using 2 headphones. Yeah, because I have to be able to coordinate some other things here. So Jokai will be there. Good. So Jokai is now on the line. Jokai, George, Yango, welcome to Straight Talk.
Yeah, thank you very kindly, Thomas. And it's a pleasure this evening to actually be live on to the Liberia TV. So I'm actually doing
So Jokai, you are in Margibi. You supported Margibi and also supported Lofa County, and this is the result of the county meet. So tell us exactly how are things in Kakata tonight.
Well, I think to you at this moment, Kakata is okay, though the county did not receive the needed support or when it comes to the needed victory that Margibians who left their business schedule went at the SKD this afternoon for, because they were interested to know that Margibi County was actually defeated in their semi-final game against Lima County 1-0. So that alone actually brought some sorrow on the faces of our Kakatonians, Margibians that were at the stadium.
How do you call them again? How do you call them again?
I said the Kakatonians.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've gone at the SKD, even those that were also here in Kakata or in Margibi to actually celebrate their team. But it was not actually bad or it's not totally bad because if you look at Margibi is actually being occupied by three tribal groups. We have the Pele, we have the people from the Baiso, and we also have the Loma or the people from Lofa who also occupy, or they are the 10th largest tribal group in Margibi. So when Lofa County actually won or game against Bon County, which is one of the largest group in the country, they will also join people all roaming around the street as I speak to you now. Most of the entertainment centers and other nightclubs in Kakata are jam-packed because of the victory of Lofa County and other counties that actually made it through to the grand final of this counties meet.
So what do you make of the third play match, which is to be played on Saturday at the SKD?
The third play match is another critical game to look at, owing to the fact that the two teams that will be playing, Bon County and that of Nima County, that of Margibi, these are great teams. They actually played well when it comes to the semi-finals, even though they were not qualified, but the game between Bon County is a critical game to look at. But we are of the conversation, especially Margibians, they'll actually go to the stadium as to actually getting the third play trophy, whatever medal that will actually be designed for them, and they'll actually get it. So I'm of the conviction that Margibi actually do well, but it's a do or die battle between Bon and Margibi.
So what can you say, about the final?
The final between Lofa and that of Nima, it is another critical game again to look at. Nima is one of the higher career when it comes to the national county meet, and only to the fact that Nima County is the current defending champion. Last year they carried, and also going to the grand final this year again, it speaks volume that they actually want to do all that they can as to make sure that they maintain the championship of the national county meet. And looking on the other hand, again, Lofa has been showing us supremacy since the commencement of this tournament. It was also interesting to know that Nima County and Lofa County were playing in the same group, in Group C. And in Lofa first game, when she played against Nima, she actually defeated Nima 2-1. And then when you look at the qualification of Nima from Lofa group zone to come to the carpet, it was actually been led by Lofa, wherein Lofa only needed to draw actually Bomi County, so that Bomi County could actually book a space into the quarterfinal, and then Nima could actually leave. But if you look at the result between Bomi, Lofa actually turned the result around, and they did not actually go join with Nima Bomi County, so they beat Bomi County 3 goals to 0, which actually led to the subsequent victory of Nima County. Now Nima County came to the stadium, they understand the captain and those actually plays the ball well. So they could actually do like I said, but Lofa County right now is one of the teams that don't want their underestimate when it comes to the level of proficiency, when it comes to the level of performance. And the guys are so much eager since 2020 when Lofa County actually defeated Monserrato County when they carried the championship for the first time in the history of the county meet, and now reaching to the final again in 2023. They actually want to do everything to make sure that they too can actually reclaim the victory. And also when it comes to the keyboard team, Lofa County girls are the current defending champion, and Nima County girls is also one of the higher career when it comes to the keyboard category. And Lofa County who defeated Margibi County, one of the high end when it comes to county in the keyboard category, also have another good team, and Nima County as well have a good side. So we pray that the two teams, the keyboard team, will actually do well, and the side will actually play best, will actually take the day. But for the football, we have the conviction that with the type of star and with the type of proficiency Lofa is actually putting up, and with the type of talents Lofa County have, Lofa County is actually closer to actually winning this county's league championship.
Okay, so that's Jokai George Yango from Radio Joy Africa in Kakata, Margibi County. He's today Liberia correspondent in Margibi. But Jokai, before going, who are you now supporting?
Well, like you said earlier on during the intro, I had two candidates. Only to the fact that I am a Magibian. I was born well up in Magibi, went to school in Magibi, graduated from a secondary school in Magibi. And as a matter of fact, I have my family and also work with it for Radio Joe Africa in Magibi. So Magibi was my first priority and my originality. Those were Lofa, both mom, dad, are all Loma. So I took Lofa as my second choice. So since Magibi is not in the third place, for the third place, I'm actually supporting Magibi. While for the first place position, Lofa Kandi is where I am right now, both the keyboard and that of the football.
So what can you say to Albert Fania, who is from Bon County?
Well, I would just like to register a devious sympathy to the guy from Bon County. Albert is a nice guy, and the guys from Bon County are also great. They are one people that we respect only to the fact that we actually share border. Because if you want to go to Lofa, there is a need that you pass through Bon County. So since we actually pass through that, then people get to the Lofa. We also have that. We also have or taking into consideration that cultural tie between the two countries. But sports is a different thing and it's a different game. So, about is that all lit? We just pray that you guys can go and double up prepare for Lofa County because if you look at Lofa is one country that always performing when it comes to the country. Bon County has always found it difficult to qualify for the group stage for the last 4 seasons prior to this year country meet. Lofa County, Bon County always living in the group stages. So unfortunately for them, they were able to qualify and reach to this far. So I just speak for them, but they can actually compare themselves to Lofa, who are always qualified for Zoom and making sure that she always comes to the carpet and bring some of those things to our people who are in Moruri, who are in Magibi, who are around the country, and also believe in the play of our Lofa County.
Someone may say that you might not be right in totality based on your statements that Bon County have not been qualifying or Lofa have always qualified and come to the cabinet because there were seasons wherein Lofa did not make it to the cabinet. That is to town to be able to play the knockout stages. Some of the times you have been able to stay right in the knockout stages. What can you speak to that?
Yeah, so Lofa County 2 at times found it difficult last season. Last season, unfortunately for us, we did not qualify for the group stage because there were other few irregularities that we experienced in the process and where there were also practices carried on in some of the games. But we left all fighters inconstant because of the love and because of the pain.
Hello. Wow, we lost Jokai. And but we will still make efforts to bring Jokai on. That is if we can, but we actually can speak to the fact that what we needed from him has been given. So Jokai has been able to give us full information that we needed, and he told you that Kakata is calm, but there are some sectors in Kakata that people are actually rejoicing, where we have a lot of Lofians and Invariants, those communities are actually on fire tonight because they have qualified the National Unifier. So definitely they would like to say thanks to Jokai Josh Yango for filling us up with that information. And come on, that is just it. The countermate is on. But we want to appeal to the organizers to actually see to it that this should not just be a seasonal thing. The countermate shouldn't just be a seasonal thing, but it should be tournaments that could be given to counties, even our national leagues, like the first division leagues. I think these leagues or these teams need to be named after counties. Maybe those could help to actually bring forth what can I say, the attendance, because we notice our first division leagues, our first year leagues here are actually poorly attended. That is just the reality. They are poorly attended. The first division leagues are poorly attended. Sometimes they are playing, you don't even know that they are playing. that's just the reality. If someone don't want to agree to that, well, it's your business, but that's just the reality. I'm not going to hide this. It's poorly attended. Yeah, actually poorly attended. Sometimes they are playing, you don't even know that they are playing. Yeah, when they are playing, you don't even know that they are playing. Yeah, so maybe we could name these teams after the counties and make them the counties' own. That will help also to raise revenues, to raise funds. Yeah, that will help in raising funds. That's just a reality. You may not want to accept it, but that is just it. Yeah, whether you accept it or not, that is just it. Let's name these leagues after the counties, or the tournament, these teams after the counties. And that will help, because once the counties see it as theirs, they will invest their money, they will put time to it, and that will help. That's why other places are like. Let's look at in the Spanish league, you have Real Madrid, named after the city Madrid. Let's look at Barcelona. So these are teams named after cities, so almost like states, and definitely these things will help. You see that when those teams are playing, their attendance are huge. Yes, because the people love the game, and that is how Liberians like. Liberians love the game. Liberians love the game actually. But can we just do this for them? Can we just do this for them? At least for the love of the game. Yeah, but let's please do this, man. Let's please do this. Yeah, so let's take this song. I'm actually down with it, and congratulations to Lofa. Yeah, but a big one to Lofa and Nimba counties for qualifying to the next stage of the ongoing county sports meet. The Lion is actually in the town, and I heard from the steering committee head of Lofa County that they have come to collect their stolen trophy. The missing trophy is what they have come to collect. Could that be validated on Sunday? That is $1 million question. Let me say hi up to all of the fans of Lofa County, the technical teams. I'm actually supporting Lofa here. That's one thing we have. I love the Topo game. Well, time is man's greatest enemy, and this is how we like to draw the curtains on today's edition of the program Straight Talk. We were exclusively looking at sports, and we were exclusively looking at sports. Yeah, we were exclusively looking at sports because this is something that is actually happening in our country. It's trending, so we have to take a look at that. And sports has been something that is bringing huge, was contributing hugely to the peace and development of Liberia. So on behalf of the management and staff of Today Liberia Television, we'd like to say thank you for being there and thanks for always following us. And we hope to have you again, to be with you tomorrow on another interesting and fascinating edition of the program Straight Talk. My name is Thomas Blackswire, and I've been here with Elijah S. Moses, and he's actually in the back making sure that things goes well. So third place is Bong against Maigibi, two sisters counties, And remember, Maigibi was once part of Bong, and they were divided. And so we can just say third place being played among or between the two, sisters. So, or the same people. And Lofa and Nimba are going to play in the first and the grand final. So they are going to be competing for first and second place. So either Lofa wins the first place or Nimba County in both kickball and football. Remember, there's something interesting. Lofa is defending champ in the kickball category, while Nimba County is a defending champ in the football category. Could they swap this time around, or one county could just take all of the two? So this is where we are. So I want to say hello, and I am going. I'm actually going. Yeah, I'm actually going, and this is how I like to leave you. Yeah, this is how I like to leave you. So let's take a batch of this song, which is taking us back home. Yeah, the song is taking us home. Yeah, this song is actually taking us back. This Lofa County song instead of our theme song. Because the lion is in the town, so German Shepherds must tend to Popo. We are Popo.
When the lion in the town, them more shepherd dog and tend to Popo, Popo. When the lion in the town, them more shepherd dog and tend to Popo, Popo, Popo. When Lofa County in the town, them more shepherd dog and tend to Popo, Popo, Popo. When the lion in the town, them more shepherd dog and tend to Popo, Popo, Popo. We rally, 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 we rally. Ah yeah 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 yeah. Rally, oh yeah yeah. Rally, oh rally yeah yeah yeah. Rally, we rally, we rally, we rally.
This is our time, my home. This is our time.
Lofa County, rally, oh Lord, oh Lord, rally, County low one to rally, oh rally, Lofa County, rally, Lofa County.
I say, les kills à do or die, oh. From port to port, we kicking shots, scoring goal, les can't get no morale. Von diamant officiel, Badou Bodesh que to foya, Konya, to va boqueza, we floqueza, ready oh, and no la what time man. But let them be like Pepe, eating there and leading to play. See them crying, cuckoo, keke. Like always show them Pepe, and they say they can play. We will be there today, oh. Over country rally, my love my people rally. Easy people rally, my Gandhi people rally, my Dingo people rally. Chacun qui manque can't stop the show, man.
Yo, man in that chicken hair, I want me to get iron rock. Yo, man in that chicken hair, I want me to get iron rock. We not taking sa, we not taking sa, we not taking sa. Yo, man in that chicken hair, I want me to get iron rock. Yo, man in that chicken hair, I want me to get iron rock. We not taking sa, we not taking sa, we not taking sa. Rally, Lofa County, rally, oh Lord, rally, oh Lord, rally, County low one to rally, oh rally, Lofa County, rally, Lofa County.
Ok, vous chauffez où des perles, on est free up play. Chess you a slap it, pass up, crack it, volley. The other shot from Wolo Gisi, if you say you pass away, on could keep all of the option, we get you, when you choose from it. Pick up my jazz, from Fizzy, machine back from La Walla, Zupo, me, my two position, I gotta go for the boat. The men of Fizzy, they lose again, they won't bang la coach. Like Taki, we not rushing, we just cover the hope. We're against you on my game, I'm in a space too. And they kinda dribbling, I get him, if I fight, I do. I pull a Murphy on my back and cause the fancy attack. We keep the up when the drop in the water, it's an drop. The crazy system we playing, we got a fake in the fact. You me, I say a team on us, couple line it there.
Let's go to the play where they say we can go. Where they pull, where they pull, where they pull, where they pull. I must go they go, yeah. Where they pull, where they pull, yeah. Where they pull, where they pull, where they pull, where they pull, where they pull. Yeah, let's go to the play where they say we can go. Where they pull, where they pull, where they pull, where they pull. I must go they go, yeah. Where they pull, where they pull, yeah. Where they pull, where they pull.